Hello, witch folk. Welcome to our coven.
We're Angels on Broomsticks. We're a mother-daughter duo.
And we love the makeup.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Evangeline. And today we are going through all the melt palettes that we have.
Because we're waiting for the new holiday release. Now, by the time you see this video, it might be out there somewhere, but we don't know what it is. We're too excited.
Yep.
And between the two of us, we are almost melt completionists.
Almost.
But we don't have the brunette palette.
Yeah. So someone will have to let us know if they have it and if they like it.
And there's certain stacks we don't have, we don't think.
But for the most part, we got a array here.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about each palette. We're going to pro and con it.
Yes.
We are going to say some cons. We're going to...
Because there's cons.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about some of our favorites. There are favorites.
And what we recommend to you.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with the stacks. Okay. Who likes a stack?
I don't have any stacks. These are all hers. I don't like it. I'm not into it. Which one's
I don't know.
this?
How are you going to pack that in your gym bag?
This is the fixated. I don't like it because you... That's
It's
pretty.
called fixated?
Yeah. I
know.
don't like that you have to, like, do all this work to see the colors.
Yeah, I don't like that. No, I don't think this is the fixated.
It
It's
says
called Love
right
Sick.
there.
This is called fixated.
My bad. It's called Lovesick. That
Yeah.
was the shadow. Okay.
And as for these shadows, I just got them on the site because I think it was on sale. This is the one we repressed for the sake of a video.
Yeah. She even
So-
ruined it for the sake of a video.
I did,
So that
but
means
I'm
we
happy
like
with it. Look at what happened.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So you can repress your shadows doing the method we suggested. And so this one was a disappointment to me. It's the shapeshifter one. Now, these are supposed to be, I thought they were going to be more duochrome. This is just a shimmer.
Is this the one that's been on sale at Sephora forever? There's one melt
Yeah.
stack that's been on sale
Yeah.
forever.
This is decent, but this is in every palette. Like this looks like the one in the Jackie Aina
Yeah.
palette. What did you say it looked like?
The one that you wanted the Odin's Eye one to be that was all hard panned and weird.
Yeah, and this is sort of a bronzy shade. Nice, but I never reach for these because I don't know what they are. Except I like this one. This is the blueprint.
Yeah.
Now this came out in a palette form, but I didn't get it because I have it. And these are beautiful.
I like that these ones are duoed, right?
Yeah, and they're gorgeous. These two blues, are you kidding? And this is fantastic. So if I'm going to keep one, and this is not a declutter by any means, but this is the one I would keep.
Oh wait, they all stack.
Yeah, they all stacked.
together.
Yeah, so
But
you can put them on your vanity all stacked.
Which is okay if you're a minimalist, I guess. Not me.
Yeah, not me. I like the palette. This is why I love melts, because the palettes are gorgeous. So we'll go on to this one because this is sort of like, I don't know if it's one of the oldest ones, but this is one of the most unique. Looks like this, and you open it like a book.
And you still have the OG box it came
I
in.
have, because I'm obsessed with it, because it reminds me of that movie 13 Going on 30 with the ad campaign they had where it's all just, real people laughing and dapping,
It's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
So the color story is kind of disturbing. There's all these weird shimmers, not enough mattes, IMO. It's sort of like you're just getting sort of a sampling of their formula. Their color story is not, to me, cohesive.
I borrowed it thinking it would be somehow cohesive, and I was let down. I used these greens, and they came out, I don't know, weirder than I thought. I ended up taking it off and starting again with a different look.
Sorry.
But something about this isn't my favorite. I don't even like the packaging.
No, I don't like this. This bothers me.
that they're
to no end.
touching each other.
It bugs me. No,
and your eggs touch your
you can't.
salad. You know what I mean? They
Okay.
touch each other when they close. I'm disturbed.
They're supposed to have a plastic thing, but I lost it. Who keeps their plastic thing?
Nah.
Raise your hand.
No.
Anyway, it's good to have it. So we have it. I wouldn't recommend it.
No, me neither.
Next is another sort of different one, the Radioactive, which is their neon fun one.
I think this one's really fun. Just like a really fun, colorful one.
It's a good one to have. It's scary. I'm wearing a little bit of it.
I like though that it like all these shades, for example, would transition into each other. Even starting here, you could do a whole look gradationing. I always say that, it's not a word. Gradationing into that, you know?
I've seen makeup artists do really amazing looks with this though. Like you can sort of shear them out a little bit so they're not quite as punchy.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good palette to have for sure. I would not sleep on it.
And that's still available.
Yes.
Radioactive.
Next, we have two. We kind of put them in categories. So these are the monochromatic Millennial Pink, and she's in parties. Let's start with Millennial Pink. This is a palette nobody likes but me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Are you? Yeah, not a fan. Because why do you have navy blues with pink?
She thinks this is navy blue. I think it's black. I think these are slate gray. I don't see the blue.
Okay.
I think it's more like a gray. And I love these pinks. These are this is my favorite, like this sort of weird little ballet color. I like putting that just, ballet slippers. Little ballet unitard, leotard.
I feel like I'd like it better if you just chopped off this end. I don't know.
I like it. And you can deepen it. I like the deepening shades. This is like one of my favorite colors. This whole thing. It's so very Kardashian and I like it. Oh. Okay. She's in parties. Now I own this and I gave it to her. Yes. Why?
She doesn't like the monochrome, that it's all the same, but I like that.
Well, I have a palette and I'm not one of those people who say, well, I have other colors in it, like, so I don't need it. No, I like to have color stories, but I have this one. Okay, this one is a Smashbox. It's called The Hood Witch, and it came out like 2 years ago, or before COVID.
Love that name.
But, okay, look at this cute. But it's the same kind of, I think, color story, only it's more broad. Like there's more deepening shades. Like this one, no matter what I used, it came out the same. Like I used this, the dark, and
I guess that's true. You can only make a one kind of look with it.
Yeah.
But I love that this shade Strange Love, this shifty purple shade, very pretty. I sort of like the balance of mattes to like subtler shimmers, and I like how deep this Mean Streak gets for a plummy purple autumnal tone.
Okay. And next we have these three, which are
Beauties.
speaking of autumnal, the Gemini, Rust, and 27.
These ones are beautiful. These are my tops, with the exception of another one we're going to talk
Okay, and we'll talk about these two first. You can talk about yours, 27.
because we did our first video with these two palettes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So 27's mine,
And
Rust is yours.
mine.
And we sort of combined them because they go so well together. I mean, you could almost get a little bit of a monochromatic vibe with this one, but I don't know. I think it's just beautiful. This reddy orange Moxie, gorgeous color. I turn to this a lot. And this deepening shade Moonchild, I think I've said it before, but I know this shade name by heart because it's such a beautiful deepening shade. I turn to this for like neutrally looks, and
And then this one is a little bit more range. And hello, Craft Dinner. Like the Katie,
I love that
the
shade.
orange kind of mac and cheese. It's a lot of mac and cheese.
Mac
It's
and cheese.
beautiful. Yeah.
I have that on. This sort of yellow is part of that.
Mm-hmm.
I used some of this palette. By the way, we are wearing Melt eyeshadows, big combo, in our video coming out on Halloween. Just so you know, stay tuned for that.
Yes. So these are definitely 5 out of 5
Yeah.
stars.
I think these are good companion palettes too.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And then we have the the Gemini, sorry, that we both got because we were both insane for it. Because I think this might be.
this one's coveted because in the States it's out of stock. I'm sorry.
It's on Sephora
people in the States.
in Canada.
Yeah. We got it recently. This
Yeah.
is new to us.
We
I've
got
been
two.
using it
We got
so
two
often.
together.
Yeah.
We didn't have it, and it's amazing. It's just crazy. Like the shimmers in here are really good because a lot of people don't love a melt shimmer, and I get it. They're different than say like a Glam Light shimmer or well, they're not like a Pat McGrath shimmer. They're different.
How do you describe Melt Shimmer? It's almost like it's like velvety, like it's like thick in a way, but like the payoff is really good.
Yeah, just the whole melt quality. It's like your grandma made it.
That's what you always say.
It's like your grandma made homemade pierogies compared to the ones you freeze. This is what, like, it's just like something you would get on, I don't know.
It's an
just
artisanal pierogi.
Artisanal makeup. That's what this is.
Also, the black, Avi, you are so happy that there's a black.
There's, you know me, there has to be a black. Otherwise, it's a crime.
Look how pretty the packaging is. I'm pretty sure they're restocking in the States. Keep your eye out.
Of course, there's restocking. Okay, and then you said, okay, next grouping are the pothead ones. So we got the Mary Jane Smoke Sessions and the 420. And you were saying one's a companion.
Oh yeah, so you recently bought me the Smoke Sessions palette, which is my like vibe, like all these like bluey greens, so moody, and all these shimmers like in the pan, they kind of look like the same, but they're not. You swatch them and they are not the same. These gold, grungy golds. You know how sometimes a bright yellowy gold is almost like tacky? Is that just me? Like a bright yellowy gold on your... It's not my favorite thing.
It's tacky.
This like pulls that back so it just feels like more modern. I don't know how else to say that, but I think the only problem with this is there's only 2 mattes, right? So great companion palette is the Gemini. Because you've got those like matte greens and matte sort of like sandy, beigey mustard things. So these go so well together. I've been doing so many looks with these lately, and you bought them both for me, and I'm happy.
And that's, okay, so let's talk about the Mary Jane. It's this one, and I know a lot of people have had problems with it because the shimmers are weird or whatever.
Yeah.
But I love this palette with my whole heart. I use it almost, not daily, but like I always use it for a base when I'm doing singles that are like my single collection that are like all the iridescent and all the multi-chromes.
Yeah.
I like to, even though there's no black in it, these are all deep, and it's my daytime look.
Yeah. We did a video on this and I was like dying over it. Some of the shimmers are really cool. And especially we did wet brush technique with them.
Yeah, and it worked
out well.
Yeah, and then the 420, I know some other people have had problems with it, but I did not.
I like this one a lot.
This one's stunning.
Always done cool looks. I brightened up the yellow in my inner corner with this. Oh my god, it's so bright. It's like reflecting on my skin.
Yeah, and I used this one.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like super grungy, yellowy, green and yellows.
Super fun.
So pretty.
Yeah. So that's it. That's what you can get at Sephora, and then we're waiting for the holiday collection. And we have the past 2 years holiday collection as well. We have the oldest one. Let's put it together. This is the Murtra and the Vita.
Mm-hmm.
This one's still stocking.
Yeah, because I swear they brought it back. They restocked it.
Yeah, they restocked it on the website, not at Sephora, but you can get it at the Melt.
So super colorful.
Hello. It's almost too beautiful to use. I hate that, but this one's more me. You like this one better.
Yeah, although I haven't really used these all that much, but I like the matte reds that they've got going on here. Super cool. And we swatched them. One's like cool tone, one's...
Yeah, this is more orangey red. That's more bluey red.
Yeah.
And these are insane. Like this color, these blood colors. They'll be great for Halloween.
Vampire.
Vampire. Are you a vampire?
I am a vampire. I am a vampire. You know that song from Juno? I'm a vampire. Oh, okay. I'm a vampire. Anyway, cute together.
Yeah, come on, guys. I'm sorry you didn't get it. I'm sorry, but you should have.
You can get
maybe
half.
Poshmark. Okay, and then the next is the Beetlejuice. This is what kind of like I would say only a true fanatic
needs.
You don't really need it.
Was this for Christmas holiday though?
I believe so.
Or
well,
Halloween?
It might have been weird because of COVID. But it did come out last year, 2020.
Yeah. We did videos on both.
We did videos. These ones are plastic, not my fave. And these ones are friend who obsessively depotted all her melt pans.
Yeah.
She couldn't do these because they're of this weird...
They're square.
Square.
I'm scared I'm going to drop this.
It's a cute thing to have, but...
Yeah. Well, this is just this color story is like you wear it and people know you're wearing
Yeah.
that.
Oh, you must be wearing a
Recently deceased, and this is the waiting room. This one's a little bit more wearable.
I love this one actually.
Yeah,
This
silver in this. Oof.
I did actually wear this the other day.
Yeah.
I wore the greens.
It's fun. It's different. It's so.
But you can't get it so.
So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that.
But I don't know why they put it in plastic, but they did.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's going to be coming in store for us for this year. But
Yeah, we're so excited. I'm almost hoping it's a dud, so I don't want to buy it. That's a weird
we
thing
didn't
to
buy
wish.
brunette.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of treating myself to one melt palette at the Sephora sale, and I'm sort of thinking 420, sort of thinking Russ, sort of thinking Mary Jane, but now I'm thinking brunette because it's the one we don't have and we can play with it.
Well, if you like it, it's very monochromatic.
Yeah.
It's very brown.
So you peoples, if anybody has brunette, please let us know what you think of it. Yeah, this is our melt collection. We have a couple of lipsticks and blushes we didn't bring out, but
Yeah. We're just doing palettes. We're just
So-
palette talkers.
especially you.
Especially.
Palettes are your baby.
Palettes are my life.
Let us know also, like, any of these ones that you want to pick up or you've been, like, thinking of.
Are you sad you didn't get Vita and Meurtre?
Meurtre?
Meurtre.
I hate limited
Meurtre.
edition stuff, though.
I know.
Like, why?
Why?
It's rude.
You know.
Because some
Especially
people
that.
find out later, too.
I know. I think I was late to the melt party.
There's probably some limited edition one you didn't get.
Maybe.
Hmm.
We don't know. Is there something I didn't get other than stacks? Don't even. I know I didn't get the blue stack, the blue print, but I have it in the stack.
Yeah.
That was a good one. You should have got that palette. I think it's limited edition, so I don't think yet. Alrighty.
Yeah, so that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay witchy, stay bitchy, and we'll see you for our Halloween episode where we make these looks and we talk about ghost stories and the origins of Halloween. See you then. Bye, witches.